Is something now what?
Yeah, but we have all that display on the screen, but we'll figure that out later.
Sorry about that. We have, again, we're dealing with some technical difficulties. If you guys are still there, I hope you guys still are there. Is anybody still there? Can anybody hear me?
There's one out there.
There's one out there. If you can hear my voice, reply or no. That would be good to know. Put something on the screen, babe. Throw the microphone over my way. Because it was working.
Yeah, the microphone's on. I see that.
Okay.
I'm asking a comment.
If anybody's watching, it's probably an administrator.
Put it closer to you.
Well,
This is Deandra. Hello? Hello? I can hear me.
I spend the whole day setting this thing up. And then the very second we go live, it all goes to hell. Don't know why. Everything was working just fine. Is there anything happening out there? Let's double check some stuff.
Your audio's on all good. Sent from my out. Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff. All right. Can we back to the show, please?
Well, that's up to
Awesomeness.
you.
Awesomeness. All righty. Okay, so we talked about Franklin, North Carolina. God. All right, so get ready for this. And
I'm looking for it. There we go.
there we go. Yeah, that's it.
All right, Franklin, Carolina.
No, after Franklin. Okay, thank you. All right, best live show ever. Oh, don't, yeah, if you got questions for us, hopefully we'll get to them sometime tonight. But anyways, so here's a rant. Okay, we as Dandy Rocks, we love lapidary arts. We love what we do. We teach. We have a club that we teach. We are more than happy. We sell the equipment. We test the equipment. We develop products for these companies. We do everything: tumbling, faceting. We do cabbing. We do slabbing. We do flat polishing. So we're so deep into all of this. And so part of this, what we're doing tonight, is to answer your questions. We do it. If you got a question, hopefully somebody in the room is going to know an answer or give you some good advice. So we decided to reach out to a few groups, and because we're an actual company, and because we sell equipment and we sell products, we were immediately kicked out. And it was kind of unusual, and it's strange because I thought it would be important because I looked through some of these groups and things like that, and the information is bad on both ends. People are asking very unusual questions, things that you shouldn't do, and the answers are even worse than the questions because it's something that we would never do, but yet this is how people are learning how to do lapidary. Is they're learning from the wrong sources. If you have questions, if you're wanting to learn how to do something, wouldn't you want to learn from a professional, from people that actually do it and actually are, have a successful company doing it? So that was very unfortunate. And again, if you do know any of these people that are getting this information from these groups, it's hard for me to say. It's just really disappointing because we do have a lot of good information that we can give, but unfortunately, we got kicked out. I know for our friends on YouTube, there's another successful YouTuber. His name is Rick Beato, and I watch him because I came from the music industry, and he teaches things about music. But he is constantly getting in trouble. He actually had to testify in front of Congress because he was getting in trouble about copyright issues. And the thing was, it wasn't that he was using copyrighted music. It was the fact that he was teaching people using somebody's music as an example. And because they thought he was trying to make money off of it, yeah. So, yeah, it's a very slippery slope. It's very difficult. But anyways, my rant.
Okay, rant off.
Rant over. Okay. All right. So, new educational stuff. Awesome. You guys are going to love this. These are the new in the store. We have now gotten our MK diamond blades. So if you have a trim saw, if you have a slab saw, if you are cutting your own preforms or you're cutting stuff for fastening and everything, there's some things that you may want to know. What's the right blade to use with your saw? There are 3 different types. The first one we're going to talk about is this one. This is a notched blade. A notched blade is basically a good quality one, like the one we carry, the Gem King. It's a sintered blade. A lot of times you'll get notched blades and they are going to be electroplated. So what's the difference? Electroplating is plating the surface of the steel with microns of diamond dust or diamond grit. And that does wear off quickly, and it's not going to last as long as a sintered as a sintered blade will do. Okay, but the nice thing with the notch blades, if it has the sintered edge, it's going to last you a very long time. The notches are going to help with getting your coolant, either whether you're using water or oil. Is going to help you keep your stone cool and get you nice, good cuts. It's going to be very aggressive because it's going to help remove material, and it's going to do an excellent job at getting that out of there. So that is what your notch blade is. So please, when you're looking at getting blades, if you're thinking about getting a notched blade, check first, make sure that it's a centered blade and not electroplated. Electroplated blades are going to save you a lot of money. They're cheap and inexpensive, and you can go that way. Just let you know straight up front, they don't last as long, and you may have some other issues with them as well. The second type is a centered blade. Okay, the centered blades are great for especially your trim saws. It's going to be great it's going to be more aggressive because the outer edge of the blade is fully cast with diamond grit all the way through. So as long as you've got metal there, you've got diamond grit, okay? And that's really great. The centered blades are great for cutting very thin, if you got expensive material, if you're cutting faceting material on your smaller blades, like your 4-inch, 5, 6, inch blades. You want as thin a kerf as possible. The kerf is the actual depth of the blade. So you don't waste as much material. So having those blades are really good. The thicker blades are going to be less likely to deflect on you, but it's also going to give you it's going to give you a much cleaner cut and a more polished cut, and they really do last a long time. Super nice stones. The last type is the Whamma Jamma. That's your segmented blades. Your segmented blades, these are the most aggressive blades they have out there. The segments there are wide. It generally has, again, a centered rim on the outside with the segments. What that does is that helps with getting very high quality cutting, especially if you're cutting slabs out of large material and very hard material. It's going to help remove material, and it's also going to help to deliver that coolant into the crevice there to keep everything nice and cool, so you get those super great, clean, polished cuts. And so those are the 3 types of blades. Now, the segmented blades generally are going to be for your 14 and up size blades, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, up to 36, whatever. Those are the blades you really want to go with. So if you have specific needs for your cutting, again, feel free to always give us a call or put up a question, okay? But we've got them now in stock, MK. If you're not familiar, MK is probably the industry leader in stone cutting blades. And we'll have those, and then we'll have these down at the Franklin County show, or Franklin, North Carolina show. So super. Some other new things. We're still getting together, doing a lot of faceting in the shop. Currently, I'm working on a barrel cut baguette for one of our club members, and it's coming out beautiful. Not quite sure what the material is. It's a bull. It's a lab created grown stone, but we'll test it later. But it's starting to look like it may be orange sapphire, because it's very hard, but it's cutting and polishing so beautifully. I'll get a picture of that hopefully up there next week. The other thing is that in August, if you are a member of the Midwest Fasteners Guild, we're looking forward to having you all here at Dandy Rocks here in Fort Wayne for our annual seminar, which is 4 days in August, where the whole shop will be dedicated to nothing but faceting. So super great. If you're also interested in faceting, another person you may want to check out is our friend Justin K. Prim. He's got his new book out, The Secret Art of Faceting, and he's doing shows throughout. Today he's in Portland, Maine. He's got a faceting boot camp coming up in Chicago in September or August. But anyways, check out Justin K. Prim, Primm, and check out his page and see if you may want to get involved in one of his boot camps. Phenomenal stone cutter out of Bangkok. So, okay, excellent. Let's sell something, because everybody here is just waiting. No questions so far or comments, snide remarks.
Not yet.
I haven't
Give them time.
My first degree is in telecommunications, radio, TV, and film. And yeah, we can't even do a stupid podcast. Anyways, so tonight we've got some really cool stuff here. So this here, I've got this beautiful lot that we're going to sell tonight. This is Dead Camel Jasper. Dead Camel Jasper comes from a friend of ours. His name is Philip Stevenson. He's very well known in the industry. One of the best miners, prospectors out there in the Northwest. Everybody loves him. You go to Quartzsite and people just are swarming his booth. But this is one of his most famous finds. This is Dead Camel Jasper. We've got three slabs left. We've got 2 end cuts and one nice size slab in here to make some beautiful cabs out of. You can even do some inlay work with it. Really nice. And if you look at the video, you can see how pretty it is. It's just gorgeous. That's why Dee loves it. She loves him, so she might even leave me for him. Who knows?
I don't think his wife Linda would appreciate that.
No, Linda's a sweet, but they're super great people. But anyways, the Dead Camel Jasper, the whole lot, $60. Normally, we would sell each one of these for about $30, $40 a piece. So we're doing the whole lot because they're 2 end cuts and we got one good slab in there. $60. We're going to throw in the shipping on that too. So if that's something you're really interested in, throw a comment up. Let us know you want it, and we'll get you hooked up. All right, the next thing. So for my tumblers out there tonight, we've got some Unakite. This is a fun stone. It's got some beautiful greens and reds in it. We don't have any video of it because we sold all of our tumbles. People come in the shop and Absolutely loved it. So this is Beautiful Tumble. It's from Michigan. It's got some greens and some reds in it, and it is not the easiest stone in the world to polish. I will tell you this. This will be a challenge. So if you're an experienced tumbler, you probably won't have any problem with this. Novices, you're just gonna have to take your time and be critical, and you'll get some beautiful, beautiful stones out of it. So I've got 2 pounds here. So 2 pounds for your tumbling needs of Unakite. We're going to do the whole lot for $30, and that's again including the shipping. And we'll ship anywhere in the U.S. So as long as you're in the U.S., it's like as I let you guys know. All right. So the next thing we're going to do this. So this is super cool. Okay. I wanted to bring this up. This is one of our products that we've worked with. So there's been a lot of issues with people having troubles getting oil for their saws. If you have a trim saw that requires oil, and how do I know that? How do you know if you need oil in your saw? If it's basically metal, you don't really want to run a whole lot of water through a metal machine because it'll start to corrode. If it starts rusting, yeah, you may want to change over to oil. But the thing is that, and that keeps it from corroding. Plus, it does a little bit better job than water does. And the reason being is because you notice we don't call it super oil, we call it super cool. The main reason behind that is that it's a coolant. First off, it's a food grade mineral oil is what we start with. And then they add a coolant to it. So what we did was we went to a lubrication manufacturer in Ohio, and we talked to their chemical engineers, and we told them what we wanted. And so they listened to me, and they go, "Oh yeah, we can develop something like that." So they custom made this just for us, and so we sell it. And another nice thing is that we sell it in the 1 gallon size. That's hard to get because a lot of times you got to buy at least 5 gallons at a time. And if you've got a little trim saw, well, you don't need 5 gallons. You just need a couple cups and you're good to go. So we got the 1 gallon size here. We do have the 2.5 gallon, and then we do 5 gallons, which is basically 2.5 gallons together. All right. But tonight we've got our Super Cool. It's on sale. It's normally $39.99. We've got it on sale. We're going to do it for you guys. We got a sale price of $34.99, which we're going to run through kind of like a back to school special. So if you use oil in any of your machines, if you need just a little bit, the one gallon's on sale. You want larger quantities, give us a holler. Let me know. We've got larger quantities available for you too. So there you go. All right. How about some jewelry? Okay, we're going to love this. So this is probably one of my favorite things. Dee and I basically spent a lot of time at the gem shows, the big buying shows, talking to miners and prospectors. And one of the things that we always had a problem with was the turquoise. Finally, we found Clint and Louisa Cross out of Cripple Creek, Colorado, and they own the North Star Turquoise Mine. And as far as my research goes, they are basically the only mine producing gem grade, all natural, untreated turquoise, and I love it. We bought the rough. We bring it here to the shop. I don't have to stabilize it. I don't have to enhance it. I don't have to back it. I don't have to do anything. I dop it up and I start cutting it and start polishing it. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is the beautiful robin egg blue. I think this is probably one of the most beautiful colors and typical of the North Star mine. It's set in this beautiful sterling silver setting. Now, this is actually glued in because it doesn't have any prongs and it doesn't have actually much of a bezel. But it's got the beautiful silver flower on it and everything like that. It's a size 8, and we've got it on sale for $299. So that's a lot of fun.
Where are you going next?
And the last thing is we got this guy here. Look at how pretty it is. This is a beautiful agate skull. This is a beautiful carved skull. It's absolutely phenomenal. The quality of the detail work, these generally come from Brazilian cutters.
Right now he looks like a light bulb because of the sun is.
The sun is right on him. There we go.
No, he still looks. I mean,
it's so
just
bright.
Yeah, I'm gonna play the video.
But play the video. The video is amazing. So yeah, the agate skull is absolutely phenomenal. The detail on it is beautiful. Beautiful lines. I mean, you'll see a lot of skulls out there, and I think that they're cut for production, and and it's like they're kind of sloppy on the work. This one's got a lot of great details to it. It's so nice. They even have its own padded case for it so that you can keep it in a nice, safe place when you're not using it. And then what we've added to it is check out the LED lamp. You put that thing in your LED, on this LED base and just let her go. It is chargeable. It's got 3 batteries in it, so you can run it on batteries, or you can run it on its own AC power supply. And it just, and it's got different modes you can go through. It really shows off this beautiful, beautiful piece. So that's the one there. So the agate skull with the padded case, and it's a beautiful tweed with the LED base, is $199. So there you go. That's what's going on this week. I am so sorry, guys, if we lost you on the first one. We didn't pick you up on this one. We're still working out. I mean, the thing is doing these is not exactly easy. There's a lot of equipment involved, some software, some hardware. And unfortunately, as soon as we started the stream, everything went to hell. And it's weird because 20 minutes ago, we were just messing around with it and it was just fine. So thank you guys so much again for watching us. Again, if you had any questions for us, do we have any questions out there? Or? Nope. Well, Barb,
I'm not seeing any questions.
Barb, thank you so much. Jeff, thank you so much for watching. For those of you on YouTube, please leave comments below, everything like that. We'll try to get back to you. If you're not a subscriber to our channel, please subscribe up, check out some of the other videos. We've got a lot of educational stuff out there, product reviews, all that type of stuff. So thank you guys once again, and we'll catch you guys. It will be probably next week.